The moment I was bitten by the hunting dog, his end is already doomed. In this wilderness of the jungle, even a battle-hardened warrior, there's also a day when you become a prey, because those who come out will eventually have to pay back. This is Mi-hwan, the toughest hunter on the continent. In this endless wilderness, the heat of the dry season is unbearable during the day, nearly Baidu, and the cold of the night is like the rain of death. In this extreme environment, make it difficult for this newly adult honey to survive. Every step he takes, it feels like they are on the verge of fate. But he never thought of giving up, although the road ahead is full of thorns. Although every battle took his breath away. But he never gave in to life. What he wanted was to survive. It relies on its keen sense of smell and weak power, walking on this dry sand, searching for a breath that can extend life. Rock rats are a rare delicacy in this wilderness as prey. It's very smart. Likes to hide under thorn ivy trees. 5-centimeter spikes. It's like an impassable fortress. That sharp vine thorn is like a deadly blade, stinging every inch of Mi-hwan's skin. The barrier of thorn vine was broken by him this time. Face the sting. He never bowed his head. Toughness is in his DNA. It's not just about survival. It's his uncompromising instinct, even if the prey is successfully captured. But Mi-hwan knows that the real test has not yet begun. The shadow of drought looms over the earth. The water's running dry. 15 growing scarcity. Even though his body is as strong as iron. This wilderness has never shown any tolerance. The extreme environment ruthlessly devours every ray of life. And he, still seeking hope for survival with wisdom and courage. Dust storms come like a multiplication of destiny, as if to take away all the vitality in the wilderness. He rode through the sand, trying to find shelter in this chaos. He was starving. Empty stomach. But a keen sense of smell still leave him in the dust. Captured the scent of prey. Grim is a large carnivore in the wilderness. The thick skin and sharp claws all demonstrate his strength. Mi-hwan knows very well, facing such an opponent, he can't win easily. A brief temptation made him suffer. The tail sweeps in the dust. Pain in the face force him to make wise choices. Before there was great power, I can only swallow the unwillingness in my heart. Keep moving. He kept digging caves, hiding in a dark shelter, looking for a moment of peace and warmth. Every night, he searched this lonely land. Habitat. Every meal is at risk. Fight for yourself. Bees have a high metabolism. To survive in this extreme environment, you must never let go of the eyes. What foods can be eaten? Sand scorpions are the most dangerous prey in the wilderness. His poisoning was lethal, but the body of the bee has evolved immunity to toxicity. After eating the scorpion, not only can it replenish physical strength, it can also extend life through the moisture in scorpions. With the drought, furniture, water sources are becoming increasingly scarce with just such a tiny protein. Difficulty maintaining long-term physical strength. He dragged his frail body, struggling through the hot sand. In the eyes of an ostrich, he was a hated bomb thief. But in the cruel laws of nature, even survival is a luxury. Where is the difference between right and wrong? Now this ostrich egg is to help him get out of the abyss of hunger. Stratoscape. He's a treasure. But a hard eggshell is as hard as a rock. No way. He rested his nose. Finally found the weakest part of the eggshell. The rich aroma of egg liquid permeates. He sucks voraciously. The warm liquid slid down the throat, like a warm current. Instantly dispelled the fatigue and chill in his body. When the ostrich's heavy footsteps rapidly approach, he understands that greed is doomed to not last long. Know how to choose is the key to survival. In the chase of an ostrich, he found a beehive by accident. The tip of my nose smells the long-lost fragrance of flowers. This is the smell hidden in memory for bees. Honey is a belief that is more persistent than life, even if you are bruised all over by bee stings. He also wants to taste that sweetness. The sting of bees is like the sword of death. Make him feel intense pain. But he didn't flinch. Because of the nutritional value of this liquid gold, enough to get him through a long period of hunger. The moment the claws open the hive, the fragrance of honey is coming. He is immersed in it. Forget everything, unaware that the breath of danger is quietly approaching. There were faint footsteps in the grass in the distance. A pack of hungry hunting dogs quietly surrounded. There was no panic in his heart. This game of life and death, just a little bit of wind and frost in his long life. His skin is as tough as armor. No matter what kind of attack, it is difficult to break through this layer of defense. Every struggle and roar, it has forged his unyielding soul. The moment I was bitten by a hunting dog, pain sweeps through the body. He could feel the hound's teeth deep, pierce the skin. He is insisting on an unbreakable will. Forcefully resist the crazy bite of this group of hunting dogs. His only belief is to live. No one can have the last laugh in this battle. Night splashes. The hounds will eventually disperse. He picked up the honey from the ground, lying alone under a tree, enjoying the hard-won tranquility. The sweetness of honey can't hide the dull pain. He knows life is never easy, but he has become accustomed to the company of pain. Dance with loneliness, and this tenacity, not just a desire to survive. It is an instinct engraved in the genes. No matter how many falls, he never lacked the courage to stand up.